on TSN Sports Desk. The Nordique run into some stiff competition as they put their perfect record on the line. The Beezer tries to sting the Montreal Canadiens for another loss in Florida. Scott Goodyear could be spinning his wheels looking for an Indy ride for next season. The LA Raiders shell by the seashore, and the Jazz try to play some traveling music to the tune of an NBA record. So for the big stories and the small, Sports Desk got it all.
You on skates there, yeah. Ankles.
I'll get you back for that before the hour's done. Hi, everybody. Great to welcome you to the show. I'm Michael Landsberg.
And I'm Brendan Connor, and we have big news off the top from the NHL, and it comes out of Winnipeg involving one of the premier defensemen in the NHL. Michael?
You know, the St. Louis Blues tried to put together the best team that money could buy. Unfortunately, the one thing that you can't buy is good luck, and the Blues were hammered with a dose of bad luck tonight. In Winnipeg to face the Jets, and looking great so far with Mike Keenan running things, the Blues' chances of having their dream season were seriously hurt tonight. Al McGinnis, the guy's making about $4 million a season, goes down awkwardly. It's a harmless-looking play. It's closely as you take a look at it. It's hard to pick up what happened, but the diagnosis, we have talked to the Jets publicity department. They are saying McGinnis is gone with a separated shoulder, likely gone for the season.
Ahead on Sports Desk, would throwing their weight around be enough for the Canadiens to overcome Russia? The Sabres dished it out on Saturday, but will they take it right back from the Leafs on Monday? The Sens were getting their share of bounces at home. Who says goalies can't throw their weight around? Just ask the Oilers. Would this be the final serving of Rice in the Bay Area? Have we seen the last of Doug Flutie playing his tune for the Bills? The Big Tuna is just one of 3 coaches now out of the NFL coaching biz.
Bill's not coming back. You can write that on your chalkboard.
All right, we will. In hoops, Chicago still remains Scotty's kind of town. Philosophy 101 says if you dunk them like this, you will appear in our plays of the week. We may not be the men of steel, but we are the men of highlights on the desk.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of The Desk. I'm Darren DeTitian, along with Dave Randorf, who is in return filling in for Rod Smith, who in turn is filling in for Gord Miller, who's over at the World Junior Hockey Championships, and that's where we're going to begin.
It's all very confusing, but bottom line is I'm here from Vancouver and staying in Dutch's basement. And we are going to begin with the World Junior Report brought to you by Castrol Syntec.
This is SportsCenter.
He's dominated the hockey headlines of late, and now Detroit has come to a decision on Dominik Hasek. Meanwhile, this dunk could be done in Anaheim. It's not Labor Day, but it is an intensive labor for the Ticats and the Argos. We've got a pair up front for the Blue Jays and the Tigers. Mark Philippoussis had more than one ace up his sleeve in his match with Andre Agassi. Vancouver puts the finishing touches on its presentation to the IOC. Our plays of the week, very catchy. And so is SportsCenter. It's next. Hi, everybody. Welcome to SportsCenter. I'm Darren DeTitian along with Jay Onright. We are glad you tuned in, folks.
We'll get to the Dominik Hasek story in just a second, but first, another huge name in the National Hockey League apparently hitting the open market, Dutch.
Yeah, he is hitting the open market. You know, for as long as Paul Kariya has played in the National Hockey League, he has been a part of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. In his first season, they won just 16 games. This spring, the team finally got its ducks in order, and they went all the way to the Stanley Cup final. It was more than Kariya or any other member of the organization had experienced. It signaled a change, and so does this. The Ducks tonight did not give Kariya a qualifying offer, making him an unrestricted free agent.
Financially, it didn't give us a chance to do the things that we wanted to do with our hockey team when you have Paul at $10 million. So we just felt that we have to restructure and to do that, make an adjustment. And hopefully, we'll be able to talk to Paul and bring him back at a different level.
The following is available in high definition.
Rolling holds it, turns through the legs. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
This is SportsCenter.
Tigers shocker. Woods takes an indefinite leave from golf. Plus, the Road Warrior Oilers aim for their season-best 5th straight win in St. Louis. Surging on the road, but just average at home, the Flames face the Wild at the Saddle Dome. After getting destroyed by 31 points last week, the Raptors look for sweet revenge at home against the surging Hawks. And it's one of the strangest things you'll ever see in a top 10.
Anybody else want to put their TV against the Saints? Bring it on!
We've got all the details and the must-see moments of the past week.